We do. Is it working? Hello? All right. We do have a quorum, so as folks get seated, we'll go ahead and get started. The intention is to have this meeting last 10 minutes so that folks can take into the other affairs needed. Our illustrious Chairman Stevens, are you ready to present? All right, we are the House of Representatives Economic Development and Tourism Committee is now hearing House Bill 1329. Chairman Stevens, if you would just give your LC number so we know we're on the same page.
I don't have it in front of me, Mr. Chairman. Could you read it out?
Yeah, is it LC 365799S substitute?
It is, and it's the only copy that we've had. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, committee, we've already heard testimony on this over the past hour, and we ran out of time, of course, for the Rules Committee. What I'm asking you to do today is nothing more than regulate something that's illegal today, which is fantasy sports. Fantasy sports is not sports betting, is something, again, that is unregulated today. 225,000 people in Georgia currently play fantasy sports. This puts it under the lottery. This allows us to fund Hope and Pre-K. And, Mr. Chairman, I think there's going to be an amendment presented, and I have no opposition to the amendment.
All right, thank you. Is there any members of the committee that have any questions or any proposed amendments? Is this a question over here? All right. Representative?
I would just like at the proper time to make a motion that House Bill 1329 pass.
All right. I'm assuming the other request is for an amendment. So with that assumption, we have a move to pass. Do we have a second? Second. All right, we have a second. At this point, we're in the posture to take amendments.
Yes. Thank you to the chair. Thank you to the chair, and thank you to those partners in the room that are amenable as well to the amendment. Line 265 of the bill. All we're doing is adding language. I wasn't going to. Line 265. The code section will be adjusting 50-27-125. It will read, the corporation shall establish and administer programs that provide educational opportunities for individuals who desire to seek careers as fantasy sports operators. Such programs may be offered in partnership with the Technical College System of Georgia and historically black colleges and universities in this state, in addition to other educational institutions. And all this amendment does is allow for those in the fantasy sports realm to provide training to students in our higher education system about how to become operators in this space. That's all the bill does. That's all the amendment does.
So there's been a proposed amendment made. Is there a second? There's a second. Do you have a question on the amendment?
Well, I do. I mean, I'd really, honestly, I don't. No offense, I don't see a need for the amendment. I don't completely understand what it does. I mean, if we're training people to go into a very specific. I mean, I think we have plenty of opportunities through our technical colleges, through the universities to learn about any industry in general business. But so I don't see a need for the amendment. My only comment.
Mm-hmm. And actually to your point, sorry.
Yeah, you make a great point. This actual training that you reference, it's not in technical schools. It's not in the upper level collegiate courses. And so all this is doing is externally offering this to students so they can learn, so they can become a part of this fantasy sports world.
Well, with that, we're in the posture. Did we have a second on the amendment? Your concerns are noted. We will, you can reflect that on the vote. So we're now voting on the amendment to the legislation. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition, nay.
Nay.
Let's do a hand count. All those in favor, aye, by show of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those in opposition. All right, the amendment does fail. With that, we're in the posture to vote on the overall bill without, as presented, without modification. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those in opposition.
No.
Let's do a hand count on that as well. All those in favor. All right, the ayes carry over a majority so that the bill does pass the rules.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Let's go to lunch.
Thank you.